Jeff Chorpenning is absent.
Good. We have a couple guest speakers here tonight. Mrs. Thorp.
Absolutely. I won't take very long. I appreciate the time. Just want to introduce myself. My name is Olivia Thorp. I am running for municipal clerk of courts. I live right up the road here on Linville in Franklin Township, and currently am the chief deputy at the Common Police Clerk's Office under Gary Waters. I've been there for about 5 years. I absolutely love what I do, and this opportunity came up, and I decided to go for it. So this would be my first time holding public office. I'm excited about it, and I'm out there working hard. So if anybody has any specific questions for me, I am married to Sheriff Randy Thorp. I'll throw that out there because that's the number one question I get. So, however, I can't take complaints for him if there's issues.
Would he give you a ticket if he pulled you over for speeding?
I happen to have firsthand knowledge that he does not have a ticket book, and so he would have to call for backup, and I just don't know that he'd do that. So.
What number is he?
I'm sorry.
What number?
I'm not running for judge, and I don't know that I would make a good judge. I'm running for clerk of courts. We maintain the case file for the courts, and I think I do a pretty good job at that.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Good luck. Thank you.
I think we have one other one. Buzz?
As you all know, the last storm we had, June the 8th, I think I'm right about that, but it put the light that's in the park up here, not this park, but the empty lot that's over there, that light doesn't work anymore. And I would like to know if you had any way of finding out the person that are responsible for that light. Now, Donnie Watkins and May Alone have tried to find out who owned that or who paid for that. We can't find out.
Are you talking about the gravel lot up here?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, right across from where you and also, night after night, people come in there, and I don't know whether they're dealing drugs or what. Very dark over there in the dumpster. People come in there all hours of the night loading that dumpster. So I'd appreciate it if you could find out who owns it.
Okay.
And if not, maybe the trustee could.
Okay, we'll look into it and see. Definitely.
Okay, thank you.
Right. No, thank you.
Which part do you talk about?
The gravel.
Parking lot.
The parking lot here where the dumpster is at. Well, I never seen the light in there.
On the corner, 668 and 40, right on that corner.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be the owner. I remember I owned property and I could pay $15 a month,
Yeah, right.
and the owner of the property paid it, but it was the electric company that owned it. Now I don't know if that's the same way this is or not.
Right.
Sally, you owned it.
We didn't pay any electric bill when we lived there. Well, we had it.
We had it before you
I'm at Powell's and now.
Yeah, so I was gonna say Collins, and I was gonna give him a call and ask
Right
him.
here on the corner, right?
Okay.
That hole there, and the one in front of the church.
Any other guest speakers? Any guest speakers? Correspondence? Jenny, do you have anything?
I sent this to you, right? The
Yeah.
early renewal thing. We got this about the insurance. I think we can just look over it and maybe discuss it at the next meeting, whether you guys want to do that early or not.
Jenny, could you speak up? We can hear you back here.
Okay. I just received a email about insurance renewal. So I gave it to everybody and we'll review it at the next meeting. And did you guys get this about the meeting for the township trustees and fiscal officers?
Is there a cost on that?
No. I also received an email from a resident. It's just a quick one, so I think I'll read it. My name is Charles Payne, and I live out on Mount Hope Road. One of the trustees came to see me about trimming on my land next to the road. I don't recall his name. Nice man with red hair in the landscape business. Would you tell him I sprayed beside the road and defoliate? With defoliate, it will take a couple weeks to see a result. So, thought I'd share that. Are we interested in getting cinders from the coal combustion.
Yeah, I mean, we're not to get some, but
Yes,
Where's that, is that from,
this is the AEP, the one that we've used in the past.
not from Conesville, from,
did we get any, the last ones we got, they come from?
This is Conesville.
is it? No, the last one we got came from Beverly.
Yeah, Beverly was a good one, Conesville.
Conesville's got that powder stuff.
So do we not want to do this?
Do they have a cost on there, what they are?
Yes. I saw it. It says buyer agrees to purchase the product at a unit price of 50 cents per ton. $1 per ton will be charged for loading when loading is available. Does that mean it's $1.50?
Right, yeah. Load available, right? And then we'd have to pay for trucking if we hired somebody to truck it.
Correct.
We were paying a lot more than that at Beverly, but they were way better.
Yeah,
Way better.
those cinders we got from Conesville with power, unless we take a dump truck up and look at them.
We could do that run up.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I guess I can still sign this and turn it in. It doesn't cost us anything.
Doesn't mean we have to
Apply.
purchase
Yeah, let's
anything.
just sign it,
Sure.
turn it in. No, I mean, we could take the green truck up and look at it, you know what I mean?
Just run up and look at them if you want to, you know, see if they're worthy, if they are, get a load later there.
But, yeah, that's what I mean, we could get 10 ton or so on that new Ford, haul load in, see what it looks like.
If
you
they're,
know.
if they're no good, or in your sense, have a Taylor haul
Yeah.
40 ton of them. You know.
That was all I had.
Everything in the correspondence.
Nah.
A couple things I had. There is a meeting in Columbus put on by the litter prevention. It's a 2014 litter prevention grants. There's a meeting coming up on October 3rd at 10 a.m. It's for the grant for 2014. It does litter pickup, tire cleanup, multiple things, just to discuss what the options are and how you need to apply. If I get a chance, I'm gonna try to run up there to go to that. I'd like to see if maybe try to get something to do some kind of litter cleanup. We have tons of litter, so we do something. So, the only other thing I had was the group Friends of Bowling Green Township came and cleaned the building the other day. They did a super good job. There were 6 of them that came and cleaned it, and I know they spent 4 hours over there cleaning it. So I definitely, as a board, I want to thank them for coming and clean the building. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'd like to thank them
Really
too.
nice.
This man spent 4 hours.
Yeah, it was dirty. It was dirty.
I actually admit I was not involved. I had to miss it. I was supposed to be there.
Yeah. For those those that did show up, thank you. We appreciate it. All right, that's all I had. That's all I had under correspondence. Reports, safety. I don't have anything. Nothing. Jack, you think anything under safety? Everything good? No problem. Fire company. I don't have anything to discuss under that. We have to pay them the other part of the contract money.
Yeah, I have those checks tonight. Do you want contracts next meeting or November?
It doesn't matter, whatever's easiest. What do you want to do, next meeting or November?
I just want to give them some time to,
Look
so
over
they
them.
can sign them before,
Do it next meeting, because I know, because he'll have to take his to his board.
right,
So just do it next meeting. We'll
okay.
do it next meeting. Zoning,
We had 2 permits for the month of September. One was for Mark and Deborah Barrett. They did a garage. I didn't write their address down. Jenny has it, sorry. The Barretts are off of 40 in Linville area. Then I got Terry and Connie Clayton. They are doing a garage also, and they're off of Open Woods.
very good. Is that it?
That's it.
Awesome. Zoning board, zoning appeals, comprehensive plan, park committee. Report. The extra supplies were left over there, right?
Yes.
Okay. There's plenty of paper towels and stuff left.
Yes.
Alright, do you want to get these? Or do you want me to get them? Did she give you a list? We don't need the works. Just need bleach. Bags. There was 4 rentals last month in September, a total $200 at auction, and then 3 party rentals. The upcoming October rentals, they have 3 of them scheduled. Well, there'll be 2 of them that are paid, and then one of them's a Halloween party. Then their next meeting is October 19th. What's the next meeting? Nothing else in the park committee?
What's October 19th?
Their next park committee meeting.
Is that at 6:30 or 7?
I think it's 7.
7?
A couple other things I had. There's nobody here from the park committee, so we'll kind of discuss it, I guess. I'd like for the township to look to buy some new tables for over there, some more of the plastic ones. Kind of wean out some of the old wood ones that are over there, the heavy ones, and then also some of the other wood ones that are just getting rough. These are a lot lighter to move around, a lot easier when we have to clean, stuff like that, easier to clean. So, what do you guys think? You have a problem with that if we get some more tables?
I don't have any problem with it.
What do you think?
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna come out of the park fund.
And I'd also like to look for some more chairs. I'll look and see if I can find some, get a price on them before I do anything with the chairs. Kind of wean out some of those oddball chairs over there so we can have all the collapsible metal ones or the wood ones. I'd like to make a motion that we buy, do 4 of the plastic tables. We do maybe 2 8-foots and 2 6-foot.
Yeah,
Really.
Was that a second?
I second it.
Do a roll call. Ben,
Yes.
Dan,
Yeah,
Jeff is absent.
You want to get those? You want me to get them? I'll get them.
Yeah, I want you to get them.
Put them in the car. All right. I'll pick those up. I'll wait. Try to find them on sale somewhere.
Okay.
If I pay for them out of my pocket, and just reimburse me. That work?
Or if you know exactly how much they'll be,
Okay.
I can do a check.
Okay. Another thing I had is there was a comment brought up about the refrigerators over there. The refrigerators, they're kind of old, getting kind of old. Just old ones draw a lot of electricity. What do you think about possibly purchasing a new refrigerator? Maybe getting some price on the refrigerator.
you can get a price on it. They make a bigger, one big refrigerator, or
Just a refrigerator, no freezer.
You got one new one over there.
Right. Right.
The other one,
For,
Do we need both of them?
no, anymore.
I mean, do they use
I don't
both of
know.
them?
Depends on what you come in there.
If you have a big party, you need 2,
Yeah, and that one refrigerator is not on hold very much,
not with your top and everything.
but that one you got in there is,
It's held together with duct tape and scotch tape.
that's what I'm saying.
how about the freezer in that one? I mean, do you think the freezer gets used a lot? This one I'm getting at. I don't know if we can buy one that's just all refrigerator instead of refrigerator freezer.
You can, if you get on restaurant auctions, you can get just a refrigerator.
Right. Instead of doing refrigerator freezer. I'll look into it. I'll get some prices.
I would think you would just need a freezer for ice and stuff.
I'll do just fridge. I think it just fridge. 'Cause
Well, I'm saying if we kept that one, the freezer on that
Yeah.
is big enough for just ice, and I wouldn't see why you would need a freezer.
right. That's what I'm saying. The other one just be all refrigerator.
Right.
I'll look into it. See if I can get some prices on it. See if we can. There's a rebate through the energy cooperative. I think they give $50 or
Yeah.
something to turn one in. So that'd be something.
He gets all the time.
Yeah, it'd be something we get out of it. So I'll look into it. New price on new fridge.
We're done with those transactions.
Last thing was the bricks. They haven't went in yet. They haven't moved on it yet, so I don't know what to do besides just do it ourselves.
We're just gonna have to get them in there because it ain't safe the way it
You
is.
know, finish it up. I mean, it's
We have them, right?
Yep.
it's a good day's worth of work. I think we can get them all in a day, and maybe do some backfill around it on that same day if we picked a good dry day. What do you guys think? Do you have a
I think we ought to back that building over first.
okay?
Okay, one of us rents it, we get it today. They're renting it to that auctioneer. They start putting stuff in on Wednesday, and they were still taking stuff out Sunday for the same price. That's not right.
It's not really the same price though. He's paying 125.
He's only paying 125 and he's
Yeah.
running all week.
Yeah.
There was still stuff in there on Sunday. And the auction was Saturday, but so he had an extra day there to get stuff out. And then they were putting stuff in on Wednesday, so
And so, you know, anybody in this room who rents that, they
It's
don't
5
get
days.
it for one day.
He had some stuff he had to bring in.
He's always got, well, he's got a storage shed there. We're not a storage. Now if he wants to pay for every day.
what do you think?
Yeah, I never.
Are we losing rentals that way though? Is anybody really going to rent it on a Wednesday or a Thursday?
Sometimes they rent through the week.
I know there's rentals on like Sundays, and he always has the auction on Saturdays, but
Yeah, but he just came in and took one piece of furniture out on Sunday. It was just that corner cupboard or something that evidently didn't sell, or he bought it or something. It just wasn't bothering anybody.
I think if we make sure if someone wants it on the Sunday after his auction, then he needs to make sure he has his stuff out.
right.
I mean, I don't think we should block off the whole weekend for him if
Right.
someone else wants it.
You might as well say Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for $125. Put stuff in it every day.
What do you think?
I think it's only a big deal for losing.
Right, rental.
I think if you turn around and have to go down and remove it, like Jack was saying, then that's a day. I would tell him that it's an extra day if it's interfering and you have to move it. I mean, I'd come across the street and have somebody move it, I'd have Jack move it, but
Yeah.
advising, something like that, it could be an extra charge.
What about him cleaning up after he has these
Right.
auctions?
Yeah.
'Cause that's,
Right. That was one. Well,
Now,
that was kind of one other thing, I guess. Then we'll move on to the bricks, but there's nobody here from the park committee, so I don't have anybody to ask. But
there's nobody here that's not.
right, when it's supposed to be getting clean, they're getting their deposit back. It wasn't getting clean. I could tell you it wasn't getting clean. It was awful dirty in there. So I think we need to have some new rules set up on if they get their deposit back or not. It needs to be checked better than what it's been. I guess we'll wait till next month. Talk to the park committee about that. All right. To the bricks, do you guys? Do you just want to set a date? I know you wanted to help do that, Tim. I'll come down. I know Dan, you'll come.
We need to get it done because it's getting late.
I talked to the American Legion on County Line Road. They just put a post in down there. They're more than willing to come out and do a flag raising ceremony with the new flag. I told them we definitely want to wait till we get the bricks and everything in until we're complete. But they're ready to do it whenever we want to do it. We just give them a date. So I'd like to kind of set something up before the weather really turns. So,
Well, you want to do it this weekend?
yeah, we can set a date whenever you want to. It doesn't
It
matter.
don't matter to me right
Jack
well.
can't do it this weekend. Jack
Yeah.
can't do it this weekend.
Well, Jack don't have to be there.
Oh,
No,
Well,
he doesn't.
he's got to have his operation done. We know he's not going to be there. You can wheel him down and let him look.
Yeah, I could.
They just sit and watch.
Are you thinking a Saturday? You guys want to do a Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday's fine with me. Is that
Better.
all right with you?
It don't matter to me. Let's, this Saturday is the 28th, or the following is the 5th. I don't care either way. Whatever works for you guys. Whoever wants to come.
you better do it fast as you can. You already got it done in 3 years.
Yeah.
Let's set it for the 28th. It's supposed to be decent
because,
weather this week.
It's already been in a month, more than a month. Let's get it done.
September 28th,
Yeah.
what time?
What?
It's chilly in the morning, so let's say start at 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Well, let's go with about 9.
Do 9. What's wet?
Well, we gotta go get the brick first.
No, we
They're
got-
out there.
Oh yeah, we got to go out there with it. That's
We'll
fine.
have them in.
Yeah, they're on a skid. That ain't no big
Go
deal.
get, how much sand do you need?
We don't need much sand.
Not much. It's cheap. It's like $10 a ton. And I know I got masonry sand down at OK Coal. So if we go get 2 ton, it'd be plenty. More than we'd
There
ever
don't
need.
need no 2 ton.
No.
No, heavens no. We're
Yeah.
talking about bags.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can
I'd
buy
say
bags.
5 bags would probably do it.
Oh,
We need
5
some-
bags would be plenty.
All right, we'll get, yeah, that's fine.
You only gonna put sand in that much. At the most.
Yeah.
Then after they get in there, we just put it over top and lock them in. Yeah.
That's fine. 9 o'clock.
They might sell a lot of bags.
I don't know if they do or not. I really
Well,
don't.
most places do, but maybe they don't.
Yeah.
Well, Ray Thomas would have it by the bag.
No, you can't go that.
Oh.
That's that big stuff. You can't handle that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna look at it. You know, what's a bag gonna cost? You know, $3 or $4. We might as well just go get bulk.
Yeah,
Whichever
Yeah.
one, whichever one.
That way you have it.
Sand, can we take him so we don't have to listen to this?
Whoever gets it, just make sure it's really fine. You know.
Well, we'll take him, he can, he's the engineer.
Oh,
All right, so this Saturday, the 28th at 9 a.m. If anybody wants to come, you guys are more than welcome. Barb's in charge of coffee and donuts. Okay. All right.
No, leave it at home. Oh, you take some pictures, yeah, okay.
Do you guys want to set up a date to have the American Legion come down and do a flag raising?
her boss made that.
Up to you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I want to get it up sooner than
Make a
later.
difference to me what you do.
What day of the week do you guys think?
Jack, answer him.
What, to do the flag raising, have the American Legion come down. What day of the week do you guys want to do that?
Whatever day you do it, let's do it for cold weather.
Yeah. I mean, you thinking Saturday?
It's paid for, do
Is that
whatever you
fine?
want to.
You want to shoot for the following Saturday and see what happens? Tentative date of the 5th.
You gotta get the flag.
We have it.
It's paid for.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, I'll contact the American Legion. We'll set it for
That's what I'm
October
saying.
5th.
Boss got it.
What time?
He ain't never here.
October 5th, Saturday.
Correct.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, we'd like to attend.
Okay. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
About what time?
It's up.
6 a.m.
That's fine.
I get up early, so that's it.
It's a bad time on.
You bring the coffee and donuts that day.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it on Saturday.
Make it real
Saturday.
Saturday. You want to do 10 a.m. on Saturday?
That's fine.
Okay. 10 a.m.
Coffee and
What are we
donuts again.
doing now?
10 a.m. What's 10 a.m.?
October 5th at 10 a.m. with the flag.
10 a.m. on the flight.
I know.
Okay.
Coffee and donuts.
Yep.
Coffee and donuts.
More coffee
C
than
and D.
All right. That's all I had under park committee. So you guys have anything else? Nothing.
There
Unfinished.
goes my paycheck.
Unfinished
Get
business.
inside.
What do you have? Unfinished business.
Just this trash thing.
That's the only thing I really have.
Yeah, that's all done. I'm finished.
We're still in the process of proceeding forward with the contract with the trash collection. All the paperwork and everything's been turned over to the prosecutor. She drew up a complaint that's going to be filed with the courts. I received an email, looked over it. Danny received a copy of it. He reviewed it. Jeff has also sent a copy via email. If we are happy with it, we need to sign off on it and have it notarized. Send it back to her, get it back to her, and then she will file it with the court system. If anybody wants to read it, we'll have it up here after the meeting if anyone wants to see it. But I'll make a motion that we go ahead and move forward with the complaint that Amy had drawn up for the trash contract to be filed with Lincoln County Courts.
And I'll second it.
We'll do roll call. Ben,
Yes.
Dan,
Yeah.
and Jeff is absent.
asked for a signature and it also needs to be notarized. So we have Iris here, she's gonna notarize it. Wanna do it now? Good. Need to read it right now? What's that? Yeah, you wanna do it now? Do you need to read anything or see nothing?
Just, I notarize the signature.
Okay. I'm signing it. Somebody will drop it off.
Somebody will have
You going
Good
to
news is, Amy called me about that last week, and there's no filing fee for you guys.
I know, right? That's good. That's good.
I'm sorry.
No, you're going in there tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, she told us about 6 months ago there was going to be a $150 fine fee, and
Well, the normal is.
I said no, that can't be right.
For government.
Had to pick a discount so I can,
Mark Zaney is representing Monroe Township.
Yep.
well, I'm getting my USB
They pay
drive
us.
back.
Well, not.
Because I have
They
to-
bring it to us, we're not gonna tell them no, it's
Right.
deposit.
Right.
It's not required.
Right. Well, that's good. Saved us $150. You want to do that? We all done with that?
Irish is slow, you know that?
Yeah. It's what, the
24th.
24th?
Yeah, can't complain about that, man, we done discussed it.
So you're sure.
Yeah, something. Oh, we got it.
Okay, go on. You good? You good? The only other thing I had is I talked to the residents up here again off 3rd Street across from Jack about maybe putting a stop sign or something in there. I asked them if they're still having problems. She said yes. I talked to both husband and wife and they said they are still having problems people flying through there. What do you think about putting a stop sign up temporary, see what happens? We'll try it. We need to make a motion to do that. You alright? We'll just do it.
Yeah, we should be able to just do it.
That's fine. All right.
I mean, that was a volunteer thing.
Yep, right there. What's that?
That way, you know what you're talking
I
about?
don't know about.
Come again?
The way vehicle?
Yeah.
Most of the time.
We'll put one up temporary, see what happens. And then we'll probably take it back down. So, definitely. It doesn't mean it's gonna stop.
Ben, for future, if Iris is not available, I'm also a notary.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
I'm not.
Do
You don't do it, huh?
Not a lot.
Township, are you?
Just watch your words.
Sure. Find it. Yeah. We'll get turned into. All right.
What?
Move on to new business.
What? Oh, you
I don't know anything.
I don't have any new business.
Every once in a while, we can.
Talk mine. Talk. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'd say we're,
that's right.
All right, we're gonna move on to public comment. Go ahead, Dave.
I'd like to get up first. I'd like to thank Mrs. Thorp here for coming to my meeting tonight there, and appreciate the speech you gave there. Wish you luck, in the election, and you get good luck. And also, like I said, everybody knows the election's coming up. I'd like to take a moment to thank Ben Huff and Dan Vanburen for the great job they've done performing the duty as Bowling Green Township trustees the last few years, and I hope you're there in the years to come. And I think everyone should give them a round of applause.
We appreciate it, Dave. Thank you. Anybody else? Marcy?
Yes, Ben, you told me over 3 months ago, that you made sure that those bushes, shrubs were cut on Bowling Green Street, and they're still there, and they still scrape your car when you go past. We got $60,000 in vehicles up there. We can't get down Bowling Green Street, because if you move over to try to hit it, there's a big telephone pole. So you promised us those would be trimmed back and taken care of over 3 months ago. They're still there in the alley, still not trimmed.
Okay. I'll argue that. I didn't promise. I told you we'd take a look at it.
I have another question also.
Shoot.
Since the ditches are now, and swells are not taken care of by the township anymore, which I believe that's my understanding, that's what I was told, that I needed to call soil and water conservation to come out and take a look at those.
Of what? What is it?
I was told that the township does not take care of any of the ditches anymore, or any of the swells, or any of the weeds in the ditches of the alleys. And that I was supposed to contact, that we were supposed to contact, or the people in this town are supposed to contact, soil and water conservation now.
No, we take care of the ones on our right of way.
Yeah. Of township roads and stuff, we don't do, county roads or state roads.
Yeah, we take care of all the township on the right of way.
Okay, I was told that nobody would clear those ditches out anymore, and the weeds have grown 6, 8 feet tall. They're still not cleaned out. They used to be cleaned out, and Chorpenning and them was in the office, and they came up and did it.
I'm gonna come up there and do that.
Jeff Chorpenning came up and took care of it with a weed eater, and he had another helper with him, but he was not there. So I was wondering
I
if
don't know
there'd be
which
any
ditch
way
you're talking
we could
about
get,
then.
if we still take care of these swells and the ditches in this town, if somebody could come up there, because we have ditches now from the top of the hill down that have all grown over, they're full of weeds. And there's people up there that have their septics that run still into those ditches, and they run down there. But with that all grown over and those weeds that high, there's no way that anything can get through there.
Yeah, I'll take a look at them.
Can I ask what's the address we're talking about, or the road?
It's on Bowling Green Street.
Bowling Green Street.
That's right there by our garage.
Was that it, Marcy?
No, I also have one more question.
Okay.
Since my property line ends there, and we've actually been threatened, that a fence is going to be put up there. But just wondering if there's any way the township could have a state surveyor come in, survey that, and get a hold of AEP or whatever electric company that is, and get that Bowling Green Street straightened up the way it should be. The bank is caving in there on Jack Hedges' property. That's Bowling Green Street. We can barely get up the street. We showed that to you. And Donnie Watkins and Jack Hedges over 3 months ago, the same way with the bushes. And we still haven't heard anything back on that yet.
Sure. I mean, we don't have a problem getting up through there if we need to get through there with a tractor or something like that.
Road should be over this way. I know where the line is.
Yeah.
Let her get it, whatever she wants us to pay, I know where it is.
Yeah. Well, she's asking the township to have it surveyed, and I don't think that's going to
Let
happen.
her do it, I paid for it once.
I paid for my survey. You took it off of mine.
No, I didn't.
And I paid over $1,500 to have it surveyed. And if the bank is caving in, and if that's on Jack's property, we need to have the electric company come out there, and somebody needs to move those telephone poles back, and Bowling Green Street needs to be straightened up.
And we put that fence in there.
We hardly have any room to get up through there now. In the winter time, we're gonna fall over the bank, because you can't see when snow's on the ground where that bank is, where it's all dropped off. There's only one lane of traffic right there. We showed that to you over 3 months
But
ago.
that ditch is on Jack's property, right?
It's Bowling Green Street.
No, it's on my property.
Where the bank is caved in is supposed to be on Jack's property.
Okay, well, if it's on Jack's property, we don't do personal favors, so we can't do anything about that.
No, what I'm saying is, we can't get into our property. We are on Bowling Green Street.
Okay.
Okay? Well, we know that that's his property. So, what I'm saying is, we have no way of getting into our property if that's caved in. That's the only entrance that we have to get into our property.
And if you
I have
go-
a brand new home sitting up there.
And if you go to the right, there's a utility pole there, right? Is that what you're saying?
You've been there, Ben.
Yes, I'm
It's
asking you.
Bowling Green Street.
If you go to the right, if you stay to the right, there's a utility pole.
There are telephone poles all down there.
Okay, then that
The
would be,
whole street needs to be redone, clear down to where it comes down to the church.
Right.
Bowling Green Street.
it's been that way for 100 years.
Well, it may have been there for 100 years, but you're new here too, and you're one of the trustees. That's what we're here for, is to try to solve problems that have arisen. A lot of people, before we even came out here, they didn't even know where the property lines were until I had my property surveyed. So, Bowling Green Street, we have no way of getting down Bowling Green Street if that caves in anymore. And right now, the way it is right now, we're almost riding up on the bank, just trying to get up into our driveway.
We'll discuss it. Do you know where the pin is out there for your property corner?
I know where all of them are.
Okay, we'll discuss it. We'll discuss it and see what we can do.
Was that, question,
Right.
wasn't that road chipped and sealed? It used to be gravel, correct? And now it's chipped and sealed?
No, it's gravel.
Well, it's been chip and sealed twice since I've been in.
Yeah. But it used to be gravel.
I don't know how long it's been.
How long ago was it gravel?
Bowling Green Street.
Yeah.
It was gravel, it was paved last year, with a real thin.
Yeah, they did a chip and
But
seal on
before
it.
that,
That
it was
3
gravel.
years ago.
Right.
Yeah, 4 years. First year I was in.
But if the road is falling apart, my question is, why would Bowling Green Township chip and seal a road that's falling apart? And why would a company come in and chip and seal it if it's corroding away?
It's Jack Hedges' property that is caving in. Bowling Green Street is right, it goes right past the properties there.
Your
It comes right up
property-
to my property.
Your
And that
driveway
is-
goes
Excuse
this
me, let me
way.
finish, please.
The road
And
goes
that
this
is
way.
Jack Hedges' property there.
I mean,
That's
the road
what's
goes up
caving in,
this
the
way,
whole
and
bank
she's
is
off
caved
of it.
in.
Well, because they didn't all slip out and look
Yeah,
out.
it's all caved in.
Yeah, very good. Okay.
Here.
Bowling Green Street
The
actually
street and the alley
should
goes
go
up
over
like this. It just-
approximately
you see the fences
16
and
feet
stuff
from where it's at right
in the
now.
back of a garage.
16
This
feet.
way. Her
Approximately.
driveway goes up like that. Well, she's
Because
having trouble
my
with it.
property goes
Because she
over
can't
almost
get
to the
through that.
telephone pole, and that's Jack Hedges' property,
I don't
it's
think-
caving in.
I don't think the alley's 16 foot.
No, it ain't even,
That's
it's
a
6
road.
foot, 16
The
foot.
road.
Yeah,
It's Bowling
going
Green
up
Street.
This way.
That
Her
is the
driveway's
street,
going
but it's
that
an
way.
alley now.
It's an alley. I don't think that alley's 16
It's
foot.
not an alley,
You
it's
can
Bowling
see
Green
where the
Street.
alley
Well, that's
goes.
not
Yeah,
street
her
frontage,
driveway
it's
goes
north and
It
south.
just goes off of it.
That's right. East and west, that's Bowling Green Street.
That's not a street.
Well, it says it's a street.
I don't care what it says.
Well,
It's an alley.
signs
Well,
here.
who gets the amount?
All right, we'll take a look at it. We'll get up there and take a look at
I'll
it.
take a look at it.
All right, very good. Any other public comment from anybody? Bob?
Yes, I want to apologize to the fiscal officer there. I didn't get back to her on some more information that I need for my investigation. I'd like you to go back to September of last year.
Okay.
On those
Timesheets?
timesheets. And I'm also requesting the cell phone records. Bowling Green Township.
Those are not public record.
Am I paying for them?
I'll check with the prosecutor and I'll let you know. The last time somebody requested the last time somebody requested the cell phone bills, they are not public record.
Am I paying for them?
No, you are not paying for them.
Taxpayers don't pay them?
Part of it, part of it,
You are paying for part of it, yes.
part of it.
Then I'll take the part that I'm paying for.
Okay, so.
According to the prosecuting attorney, my phone records are not public.
Mr. President.
Because you guys do not require me
Right.
to write down, I do not get paid by what I do by the phone. Do you remember all this conversation that was done before with the prosecuting attorney? If you tell me you get paid by the amount of time you do and you prove it by your phone, this is when it becomes public record. My phone is a private phone, not a public phone. It is not a township phone, it's a personal phone. These are my private records. They are not public records and never will be.
We discussed it.
If Bowling Green Township wants to buy the cell phone, then it becomes.
Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead. We discussed it about, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago.
Bob, finish what you were asking.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I can get back.
Go ahead.
If the zoning inspector is talking to other people in the township about our personal property, I think that should be public record.
Absolutely.
And,
That's not gonna show
Who
on
am
a
I
phone bill,
talking to
though.
on the phone?
and, I went down through there, and it does not take half an hour to leave a message on a phone, and I have never in my life ever gotten paid for figuring my timesheet.
Right. We had this discussion about 2 years ago with the phone bill. I'll ask the prosecutor if she can give us another legal opinion on it.
Well, I'm sorry, I apologize.
No, go ahead.
If this does not come about, I will have to seek legal.
And that's fine, but it was ruled before, to the best of my recollection, it was ruled
All
before
of us
that
are paying part of it.
her cell phone bills are not public record.
But then she should pay it all.
Well, here's the choice. you know, we give her a partial reimbursement towards her phone bill. The township could just pay for the whole plan, and it's going to cost us twice as much. So why would we do that?
If none of her records are public record, then we shouldn't be paying any of it.
Exactly.
None. That I side with her, me and her said. If it's not public record and it's all private, then it should be her private phone.
So you want the township to spend twice as much money to purchase
No,
the
I
zoning
don't
inspector
want us
phone?
to purchase anything.
How is she supposed to communicate with?
Dial the telephone like everybody else.
That's what she does.
Her regular telephone bill would cost the same thing no matter how many calls you make locally.
Hard to use your regular telephone when you're on the road when
No,
you're out.
then it should be public record.
So we had a legal opinion drawn up on this before. I'll ask for another one, but I'm
That's a one-sided legal.
right. What's from the prosecutor's office? That's where I'm going to go.
one-sided. See, I'm gonna have somebody on my side.
Sure, you can rebuttal with your whatever.
Kind of like balance it out.
What about on the timesheet where there's time charged just to figure the time sheet and fax it or send it or mail it or however it gets there? How about that? Should you get paid to figure your time sheet?
No.
I'm sure she went through all the
And
files.
does it,
I'm
and
not.
why is every phone call, left a message, nothing is less than a half an hour?
Do you want to explain? No.
When I first came in, this was what I was told from the other zoning inspector, that anytime the phone is picked up, it's an automatic 30. That's what I was told, that's what I've done. I've been doing this for how many years? And if anybody has a problem with it, then they need to say something. When I pick that phone up, I'm not just picking the phone up. I've got to write messages, I got to look stuff up, and there's plenty of times I go way over 30 minutes. I just write 30 minutes. Automatic.
Perhaps if the charge is that much, what we need to look into is exactly how and where we can find a phone that would be used just for her purposes zoning. And then what is charged on that phone should be public record and then paid by that phone, but not by her personal phone.
So we can have it here in this building, then you have to pay me to come into this building and sit and wait for that phone to ring.
Not me.
See,
I mean,
that's,
our taxes
you are the
paying all
people
this
of the township. The township
our
pays me.
taxes are
Your taxes
paying
pay
all
me.
this.
But you would pay me a lot more to walk in here and wait.
So what's your opinion? We should just do away with.
What about those phones that you just put minutes on?
Yeah, just a track.
They are very common.
Jenny, didn't we vote on this? Don't you have it in record somewhere before?
Yeah, it's already
Would
taken
you
care of.
pull that out?
I don't know.
Well, when you bring
It just
over-
needs to be.
All right.
Yeah, because this is ridiculous.
I'll talk to the prosecutor and I'll get a legal opinion for you.
No one answered the question about why is there all this time to figure your own time sheet?
Yeah.
Because I gotta sit there and type it all up and rewrite it. You gotta make sure you got everything. I don't know, why don't you guys come to my house and watch what I do? You know, you ask me. Why don't you, go ahead, figure it out. Am I just gonna sit there and hand her my garbage notes? Or do I need to rewrite them all so you can understand them?
Sure they do. Jenny gets paid to figure these guys' timesheets. Any secretary in an office will get paid to figure their employees' timesheets.
What about I'm just sitting here waiting on the computer to download or upload something for I don't know how many hours. Just waiting on it to, you could be going in here doing dishes, you could be doing this.
But I'm focused right there on zoning. They pay me to do zoning, not to sit around and do dishes whenever somebody calls.
So the
Oh,
computer-
now I'm doing dishes, you gotta wait a minute. No. I focus
Getting
down.
ridiculous.
Don't, that's
Computer's just
stupid.
downloading something.
I'll tell you what, when the job becomes open, you go ahead and take it, all
I
right?
hope somebody
It'll be
does.
open in 2 years.
I don't want it, but I hope somebody else
Well, you
does.
better figure something out, huh? But you do what I do.
All right. I'll get that legal opinion for you. Okay. Is there anything else? Any other public
There's too
comment?
much time on the time sheet for,
I don't think you.
nobody's home, left a message, half an hour. There was a lot of phone calls to Patty Bowling, just chit, 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 hour and a half, 2 hours, hour and a half, 2
I was
hours.
trying to bury me.
That was a lot of time just to Patty
I
Bowling.
think it's a personal issue just because
Patty
of the
Bowen,
violation.
talking to zoning inspector, Bob.
Fine.
Patty Golden talking to the zoning inspector calling Patty Golden about the Wess bunch. Bob's towing, you know, what we're doing. What, is this done? What can you tell me about Bob, Pat, Bob?
She should be getting in her car and driving over and finding out. So, oh, Patty Golden, Patty Golden, Patty
This
Golden,
isn't
Patty Golden.
Well, then you're gonna pay her for time if she's,
I'd rather do it that way than her just calling up Patty Golden.
Just
What is
something
Patty
else to
Golden? Is
complain
she in charge of our street?
no, but she's a resident.
Okay, but why is there so many phone calls just to her?
Because she's a resident. I don't care if you call her 100 times, I call her 100 times.
She's getting
It's a resident.
talk to her for an
You're
hour and a
supposed
half
to
at a
get paid
time.
when somebody calls and talks to her about a problem,
For an hour and a half?
whatever it takes. If Dee or Jack, somebody calls her about a money
She's our
problem,
neighbor.
I've called and discussed township business with her for a half hour, 45 minutes on the phone. I can tell you that.
Sure as you are sitting there, that she's calling Patty Golden just to, I don't want to tell you no more. Just because she's our neighbor.
I'm gonna make a comment.
All right.
This is zoning, this is business. I talked to Patty Boland a lot because there was some violations going on with the Wesses. If you recall this, we had an appeals hearing. We had to go over a lot of information, okay? And I also feel that I don't have to answer to them, I have to answer to you guys. Do you guys want to question me on those hours? Because that was, how long ago?
I don't.
Okay, then I'm fine.
What date was those that we just got? What, Jenny, the papers that you just
I
sent
don't
us,
remember what
they
days
were
they
only like January, February.
I'm not sure.
It wasn't way back in September that we got it. It was
That's what
only,
I would like, would you go
yeah,
back to
it was only
September?
like January,
If you
February, March.
please, you would go back to this past
September.
year ago,
Okay.
September, please.
I can do that.
I should have got back to you earlier, but I've been
That's
busy,
fine.
busy.
Right. Did you guys finally get the deeds recorded for those properties?
I don't know.
It's all hung up right now on the person that told me they were coming out to inspect the driveway, and I can't do nothing until she does. She told us what to do, she came out, she told us, and she said, you can't do nothing else till I come back out.
And who's this?
If you named her name, I could tell you, but I can't.
Because this has been
Is she planning?
a 6-month process.
Well, it's not my fault. They have to come out. I'll call her again and say, how come you didn't come out? We waited for her.
This is to record a deed?
We can't do nothing else till she comes out.
Pardon me?
We got the driveway in. She said she was coming back out to inspect something and tell us about a culvert, and she never showed up. Chris, is her name Chris? What department is it? Planning?
Did we put a time?
They come back for it.
I've been waiting on her.
All right, do we have any other public comment? Nobody else? I'll make a motion, we pay bills.
I second.
I was just joking about it.
See you, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Are you gonna be here? See ya. See you, Buzz. Hey, Buzz. Don't forget your cushion.
That was June's last name.
See ya.
Yeah, she said, this is how you get paid. If you phone, it's an automatic 30 minutes. Okay, then you do whatever. If you go beyond that 30 minutes now, it goes into that. Okay, so that's how it is. And White is, or Jane was before that. White was before that and told her to think that. And I need to not answer. Go.
What's that?
See, the thing is, I get a phone call every 2 days.
Take it with you.
I don't want to take it with me. I get a phone call every 2 days. Oh, shit.
Take a look at those, read those.
You need to look
so then I need to come over and have a chat with you on how to investigate all that.
Well, it's, you have to just look at standard, standard.
Well, was doing real good.
Or there may not be your kind of work that you can get a stand for something simple.
So like the meeting contract all the other stuff.
Well, I can just say, because
Check in to see if we can get one for $25.
She did.
I'm not really
That would be, I usually do that for Windstream.
Minneapolis.
Like a prepaid or something? No?
You,
They have a thing, it might be 29.
30-minute call.
I think it's $29.99,
And as you go on,
unlimited seat,
you'll see like the background.
I have it,
They see none of that.
and they just raised it to
I
$32.
have, my son has one of
But
those.
I'm probably, maybe I'm
It's $25 a month, but we had to buy the phone. So,
Okay, I'll check in, see what I come up with under $30. I didn't know it was even under $35.
they're in violation. They have yet to apply, and I was talking to Patty.
I know mine is unlimited,
We're talking about them.
long distance, unlimited calls, and unlimited text. Let me check into that. Are you guys signing checks?
yes, we are.
Okay, here.
The township pays them, they give me
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
90 days, three.
My mom,
90 days. I think it's, and I don't know why I haven't seen him. I haven't heard from him. Nothing. I don't know. No problem.
According to the prosecuting attorney, the only way my records become public is if this is how I am. Ben calls me.
Talk to you later. Bye.
They look at all my phone calls and they say, this one, this one, this one, this is how you get paid. That's when they become public.
Float and then sticking. Float and sticking. Yeah. Is there a lot of iron in the tank in the back? Is that why that float's sticking, you think?
Yeah.
All that is probably
Yeah. Sometimes that gets a lot of buildup on it, it'll stick out. I don't remember. Plastic line?
But do they bring the shoes for them?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
Why can't we have a contract?
I'll see if we can get some stuff to put in that bowl maybe, and then also if we can shorten that rhino maybe. Yeah, see if we can get direct blood there.
Was here and today.
Yeah, but I know I got my son.
But they didn't have to record it. See, that's what the prosecuting attorney said.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
And $25 a month.
Yes, ma'am.
When the prosecuting attorney came in here, what month was that? That's the month we sat in here. And that's the month, that's when he told Jeff Chorpenning, you cannot have my personal records. Okay, so it's already been done. Jenny just needs to pull that back out.
Don't get her started.
I know, and I need to learn just to share it with him too. I did.
Is there?
Because, first of all, look. Do you realize how much I didn't write down that I've done? Jenny, did you recall when I told you I couldn't find? Remember I told you I couldn't find that one, damn near 3 weeks? I didn't even write it down, anything, did I? No phone calls or nothing. You know, so I won't allow that to happen again. It won't happen again. I'll just let them run their mouth, okay? Here. And I'm sorry. I won't let it happen again.
I'll make a